I'm Starsapphire, and I am so late. But I am finally here now. In this video, I will sort of be just doing an introduction, as this is my first video, of what I'm hoping to do on this channel and what to sort of expect from it. As you can probably already tell, I draw and animate, sort of. Yay! However, the plan isn't to only have art content. There will hopefully be a variety of things such as gaming, story times, music, voice acting, and I really don't actually know. And because I don't want this video to be boring and just the technical stuff, I am going to be starting this channel with a bunch of series.
Oh no.
So a few examples of what these series might be would be redrawing my old characters from when I was a kid, or using a randomizer to give me prompts to make a new character. If I wanted to, maybe I'll just make a whole world, universe, galaxy, who knows? Maybe I'll finally get to playing this stupid game, and much more once I actually figure out what I'm doing, if ever. And also because I want this video to be longer, then I'll give you a little something to work with for now. Like my channel! Huh? Who are you people? Like I was saying, my channel is, well, I think we can all agree that it could use an update or two. Let's start easy. Okay, let's, I honestly don't know what to do for my profile right now, so we're just gonna make a temporary one. Because this is who knows how many years old right now. So, for my profile, because it is in fact the spookiest time of the year, we will be pulling out one of the spookier characters. While I'm doing my sketch right here, quick rundown. So this character, we will currently call her Ghost for nicknames, because I have no names, because names are horrifying to take care of. But Ghost here is in fact designed off my OC character from the beginning of this lovely video. And Ghost, who was actually designed a few months ago, on just a little piece of paper, I'll show it right here. As you can see, I did a light sketch, and then I tried to do a more better sketch, but it was not working out well, so I decided to go this route instead. Just finished up doing the sketch work. Gonna go in for the fine lines, or just lines. Ghost, she's basically just the spookier version, kind of I don't know, Devil on the Shoulder kind of vibes. I don't know if there's any exactly direct inspiration. I mean, you could, for those of you that know, she's clearly based off MD characters, but so are all of them. So right now I'm just doing all the touch-ups, making sure all the edges and corners get all nice and finely pointed. Before this, I have never really used... See, I've used Krita before, but before this point I haven't done much art on Krita. This is my first time truly using Krita for like the very first time. Like, if I have any sketches on Krita, I'll show those as well. But I don't know how any of it works. As of when I recorded the footage for this, I didn't know what I was doing. I was still figuring out stuff. I actually, when I was doing this, I told myself I had to do this in one day, because the one time that I had used Krita before, I saved it as a JPEG instead of a KRA file, and I lost all my layers, so I was thinking while I was making this, well, I have to finish this in one setting. So I think this took me 5 hours. So for 5 hours straight, I was just working on this and hoping, because I also just got a new computer, and hoping that my computer would not fall asleep. And I'm running out of time, and I'm like, I need to get this done or else I'm gonna lose everything. I have since learned if I just save the correct file type, all is well. Another thing with never using Krita before, I have also never actually animated before. Before now, I'm pretty sure I've done 3 kind of animations. When I didn't have my computer on Windows XP of all things, I would go into Windows Paint and I drew Lizzie, like a little hello chat, and then I also had maybe 1 or 2 on Scratch that I did, just some quick ones. I know I did one for my birthday, and I also did some for my other characters, just quick little things. And then right before I started this video, I did a little test animation just to see how it would work. And mind you, I have never taken an animation class. I am heavily relying on YouTube right now. just watching all those tutorials. I have never animated. I didn't take any schooling. I don't know anyone that does animation. I haven't even really took an art class. I mean, I have taken some art class, but I have since learned that art class is a lot like history class, and I don't really learn much, so I haven't really taken an art class either. My previous profile, or well, my current profile as of recording this, was actually done on Scratch a few years ago. She's one of my characters. Sort of. I tried to do a specific drone character in the dark, and well, this character was born. But I think it was last year that I drew this character. Just goes to show how much you can improve over time. But besides Scratch, I have never really posted my art online. The only time recently that I was able to kind of portray, is portray the right word? The first time I have actually shared my art so far was for a video on Professor Sir his channel.
Starfire. Sapphire? Starfire. You did such Sapphire. Is it Sapphire or Fire? I'm just gonna call you Star.
Is in a collab with about 30 other artists, and I was able to draw Eldritch J here. I'm actually currently working on the next one. I'm actually hoping to release a video of how it's made, that sort of thing. Kind of like this one. But yeah, that was super fun. I'm just so glad to be a part of such a lovely community. And what Professor Sir is doing is just, it's so fun to be a part of, because I've never been able to really introduce myself to the MD community, not formally at least. So that was a super fun experience, and I definitely plan on doing that again. I definitely recommend, whether you're an MD artist or not, just finding a place where you're able to post all your art and just have fun, because at the end of the day, the hardest thing is just getting yourself out there. It is genuinely so hard to just get yourself out there, and I don't know if I'd be here right now without that video, because like it just showed me how exciting it is to finally to be here, and I am very grateful for that. Moving on to the coloring stage, just graying it all out so that I can truly really see the colors that I'm working with. Add a little bit of shading. I wasn't going to do colors. I originally was just going to do this in whites and grays, maybe with like a splash of color, like with my previous art from Scratch. But I just do the color because I'm not great with color. I used to be super great with, coloring pencils, getting all the coloring done. But then when it came to 2D art, I failed miserably and was unable to adapt that coloring to the 2D, or well, to the digital platform. But hey, now I can't use colored pencils either, so... But I am definitely happy with how I was able to adapt coloring in this image to the art. When trying to figure out the colors for Ghost's character design, I wanted to do a more muted color tone. That way, it kind of just like a decaying vibe, just to make sure that it like looks torn up or ragged, that sort of thing. to kind of just show that, you know, she is not in great condition. I decided to change the outline color, or well, I'm getting there because the white contrast was starting to get a little bit intense, but got scared of that and went to lighting instead of the core in the chest. I also struggled with that a bunch though, with getting it to look like it was glowing instead of just neon flat sign. I'm pretty sure I've done like neon sign vibes with art before, and I do not remember how I was doing that, so I was trying to refine how I did that, but I guess I backed out on that too. So teeth it is. I was a little worried when making this design because when I make this sketch for a character, I absolutely love the sketch, but then you start bringing in all the lines and I start covering it up with all the colors, and I'm just like, what am I looking at? It's like without the sketch, a ton of the time I think that it's kind of fallen apart, but it is also just contrast problems sometimes. You know, it's a little too jarring. I think I also just struggle with doing too thick of lines sometimes, but that's why I decided to change the line color to a more navy bluish color. I'm just redesigning all the lines to make sure that that is the color I'm in fact doing. So right now I'm just zooming in and picking all the pixels to recolor and touch-ups. I definitely suggest picking the color first before switching the color because it does get kind of pixelated because it gets rid of the softener that the brush naturally was giving the lines. Now I'm just playing with some lighting here, trying to see how dark I want to make this character. I kind of forgot that I was supposed to kind of make the mouth not visible, or at least the inner part of the mouth, so I was struggling to try and fix that mistake, which I think I kind of solved it. More shading, and finally coming back to the glow on her core, then spending eternity, okay, not eternity, getting in all the little stars in the background, and then when I zoomed out I realized just how many stars I put there all close together, so I went back, deleted some, and then added some dimmer stars as well as these two little blue and purple stars. And when I drew this, I didn't have a signature yet. I have since gained a signature, so I put in just Star Sapphire. You can see me try to figure out a signature or something, but I just put in a Star Sapphire. I also shrinked down the stars, but that has since changed since I finally new signature unlocked. That actually took me about like 2 minutes for me to design that signature, but now it looks like this, and yeah, that's gonna be my new profile for a while until I can figure out what I want my actual profile to be. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. I am so happy that you stayed here until the end because this is my first video. I don't expect my next one to be relatively soon, as again, I am brand new. I've never animated and it takes a very long time. I am learning. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider supporting my channel, and if you're an artist, or not even an artist because I don't just do art here, but if you want to get out here and onto YouTube or another form of digital platform, just do it. Honestly, just get out there. I know it could be a really scary place out here. It can be not fun sometimes, but as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, just find a place, either a community, a fandom, or anything that you just feel like that you want to be a part of, because honestly, if you find the right people, we will love you. We will love having you around. But yeah, thank you for clicking on this video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Bye!